where you can get all information relating to home and garden. We're the #1 resource for home and garden. We showcase all the amazing home and garden talents such as designers, photographers, and stylists. LTD is an Abby Choice winner for Best Home and Garden website. We also have vinyl. Vinyl is inspired by a messy combination of hipster, rock, classic rock, and whimsical imagings with a dash of geek mixed in. You will find high quality, 100% handmade original mesh clothing and accessories for women, men, and unisex. And we also have VR sporting goods for custom gloves, the standard gloves, face paints, and more. VR Sporting Goods has football gear for your next big game in the UFL.
Alright, thanks.
Ignore the last one. That was actually Cooper number 31.
So who won the flip?
Let's see.
You're out there. You're the man on the field. Come on now.
Well, I was listening to your heads. I zoned out. The Seahawks are kicking, so I'm assuming that means they won the kick. So, well, no, they're actually just now calling it. So, the flip is up, and it's tails. So the Seahawks are going to win this one.
It is tails.
Tails never fails.
Nope.
Seahawks, you gonna kick? You have won the toss. Kick it.
Mikey laying the law down out there.
Well, it looks like he ran over
Alright, thank you.
the.
Well, he ran to ask the Seahawks if they wanted to kick. I heard that. So I didn't hear a response though. So I'm going to nuke the tags here and go to the clear view. So
And we shall presume.
I won't be back until halftime as far as that screen goes. There we go. All set up. And you got all of the ads, right?
I sure did.
Good stuff. Good stuff. All right. So fresh off the earlier game tonight, saw the Titans win 54, I believe, to 21, something around that range. Expecting another game tonight that potentially could be that lopsided or worse. It really is going to depend on the game tempo that the Patriots bring and how well they can sustain drives. Because there's no question at this point, you know, what the Seahawks offense brings. It's tough to stop for anybody. That's not a knock on the Patriots. The real question for teams in the league is how well they can move on the Seahawks defense at this point. So it doesn't look like they're playing with a full roster, the Patriots. That's unfortunate.
Patriots look like a man down.
Yep, they've got the, if you're looking at the screen on Twitch, it's the left flank spot over here, and if you're looking from the fan sim, it's the ball closest to you on that front line. So not an enviable spot for any team, especially for one that was not favored really that much to begin with. All right.
Ball is up. Irish Sky Tire has it, and he's bringing it back. He's out to the 20, 25, 30. Brought down by Crevin Gross.
And that's a pretty decent run back. He chose the side that had the full blocker regimen. He didn't run to the short side that had the missing players. So it'll be interesting to see where they put the missing person. A lot of teams will do it on the line, but you can't afford to do that with the way that the Seahawks blitz.
So who's the QB for the Patriots tonight? Irish or Raz?
I
From
believe
the
it's
movement,
Irish.
I can see it's
No.
Irish.
Now, you may have to count. I'm only seeing 8 Seahawks on the field, and I don't think I have anybody de-rendered.
I think I see a full squad.
Well, I'll have to figure out why I don't see anybody then.
Irish rolls out. Gets a few yards there, picked up by Chris Stacco. One of the many Lieutenant Dans.
Okay. Who?
There's a full
Okay.
Seahawks
squad. Who is on the front line with Lieutenant Dan 25? Because that's who I'm not seeing.
Top hat. First Alf.
Okay. All right. Well, I guess I'm
Down. Set.
Look at you, de-rendering people already.
Uh-oh, there's a fumble on the play.
Picked up by Lieutenant Dan Taco, and he's running it back for a touchdown.
And that's just the type of thing that we've said on all the shows and kind of briefly mentioned that can't happen for the Patriots. You know, I know the fumbles, they can't really control them. But that is just really unfortunate, you know, the fumble and then That's odd because I know I talked to him just the other night.
Like they're going to go for 2, and it's good. Which again, it's kind of what we saw a lot in the last game as well. Point conversions.
I don't know if he's got me. I don't have him blocked. I'm not quite sure why he's not picking up. Either way, this one's brought out to about the 29 this time. I can't think of what would.
Setting up again.
Down. Set. Hike.
Rolls back. Quick pass. Missed. It looks like he was heading for Naja on that one.
Yeah, and she really wasn't looking for the ball, and it wasn't a great pass either. Even if she had a cutback, she'd have had a tough time making it to the sideline to grab that one.
Yeah, he really had to get out of there quick. I mean, he had a bunch of blue all around him.
Apologies for those watching on stream. I'm trying to figure out. I'm missing a player. Which one has like the max number
Down.
of
Set.
avatars that
Hike.
you can see?
You're talking to the girl who has to ask the questions all the time?
Maybe. That could have been a borderline penalty. He started to throw that one and then slid across the line before it left his hand, so that'd be interesting to see if they bothered with that one. It was pretty close either way. I don't know. We'll see if that doesn't really look like it helped anything.
Down. Set. Hike.
Rolls out again. Heads back up. Tries to take off, but stopped immediately by Otis. Fourth down. Looks like they're almost setting up like they're going to go for it. No. They are setting up for the punt. Dante
Sean,
and
did
Christako
you
in the
do me a
back.
favor and take one of your pairs of pants on? Take one of your pairs of pants off. They are flashing 2 different colors. To me, it looks like you have a pair of gray ones on.
We have a ref on the field, Psych. What's going on down there?
One of the players right here, Watkins 17, has 2 pair of pants, and it flashes back and forth between
Thank you so much.
gray and blue. So Mikey was asking him to stick to one. I thought it was a nice visual effect myself, but
He was just trying to be fashionable.
all right. So they've got 2 back to receive,
Down. Set. Hike.
and it is a punt. No trickery, and that one's going to go out at about the 16.
Come back a little. Good little start.
User joined your channel.
Alright, so
Ooh.
snap an immediate penalty here on this one. Looks like a dead ball. It is a facing on the Seahawks. I'm not sure as far as a player yet.
5-yard penalty. Repeat. First down.
Facing is one of those penalties that you just really haven't seen a lot of this season.
No, because they've kind of
It's kinda
loosened
shocking.
it. Well, they've loosened it up some as far as the receivers go. They don't have to be facing perfectly straight anymore. I think the general rule is
Rest, can you force the menu, please?
they just can't be backwards. And then with the linemen, though, I'm not sure. I think they're still a little bit stricter as far as that standard goes.
Well, hello, both of you.
Howdy,
Hello,
Ricky.
Mr. Bobby.
So, what's the score?
It is currently 8-0 in favor of the Seahawks.
The Ox, which I presume was a touchdown and a 2-point conversion?
Yeah, it was a fumble recovery for a TD.
Oh,
2-point.
wow.
This one was a dump over to Skinner on the
and
right
that
side.
is Goners.
Yeah, he's done unless he runs
Keeps
out of
his angle,
sprint.
he's good.
Somebody's out there mic'd up.
Oh, no! Stopped.
It could be a penalty on Irish. He left it.
At the 3-yard line.
I noticed, sorry.
Yeah.
We don't want to hear you breathing running down the field like that, man. All right? Thank you.
I don't know about penalty. I just let the ref call that.
Well, yeah, Irish left his mic on, so Al was just
Well, that happens, but I mean,
yeah, Al was just letting him know, we don't want to we don't want to hear
they're
your
probably
mic
just gonna
running
give
all
him
the way
a
down.
warning at most or something like that.
Yeah, he let him off with a warning on that one.
So what I guess both teams are down a player. Easy pass at the corner.
I think the Pats were down a player, and
Entered all day.
maybe
All right, so we got another dead ball.
See who's filling up the balls.
And that was a false start, so.
Repeat.
There's 8 on the Seahawks.
Well, see, I'm only seeing 8 too. Are you
Yeah,
not?
8-8.
The ball wasn't.
well, this
even
last
on
drive
the-
I'm seeing 8. I was
the
seeing
ref
9
wasn't even on the
before.
field.
Yeah, there's one on the sideline. Timmy Tennant, number 45. There's one in the box, number 3. Tom Brady. Along with Primetime, number 21.
Yeah.
Well, maybe they've decided to
No, they're a
play
full
8 on
team
8.
now. Yeah, they're a full team now.
Now
It's
who's-
the Patriots that are down 1.
Who's on the left side wide receiver spot? Because that's who I'm not seeing.
For the Patriots, number
No.
1.
No. Left side receiver.
Alf.
Okay, so it's still Alf.
Yes.
And it's gonna go to the middle, and it's caught.
It's a touchdown pass.
Yep.
And
Right to Skinner.
right to
2-point
Skinner.
conversion.
Hey, Cat,
I think we're gonna see that.
message Marlowe and ask for about a minute timeout in between the first and second quarter. I'm gonna relog and log back in to see if I can fix the player visibility, but I don't want to IM her and then put our business out to the whole world.
So 16-0 now. First quarter still. We'll see how the Patriots can answer that. But honestly, being down a player really hurts them a lot. I mean, even with a full team, we know the balance is pretty, much unbalanced at this point. One team against another. But now with a player down, it creates even bigger gaps and holes for the offense to just get down the ball down in the end zone.
Like 1 minute break between when?
In between like the first and second quarter. I've already got my viewer pulled up. All I'll have to click is log in and it'll start, but I have to log out of Psych first.
Oh, that's one. It's going to be a touchback.
I guess I could do it in between the next score.
Missed in the backfield. By
Presuming,
Irish.
yeah, presuming that happens in the next 5:36.
I sent it to her.
Okay. So if you're tuning in, it's 16-0. The Seahawks have only had one offensive possession. They scored on a fumble, I believe, on the first play of the game. First
No,
or
it's
second.
about the second or third. Come
Yeah,
on.
it was pretty quick. First drive for sure. It was the second play because the first one was that sideline throw to Najila that didn't really go anywhere.
Resin
Well, it's
number 9.
good for a
in the
break if you
backfield.
need to do it.
Do I know?
He said okay.
Dead ball penalty.
Yep, that's going to be a delay of game on the Patriots.
Delay of game. Away team. 5-yard penalty. Repeat.
Did they have
First
a
down.
player lagging, maybe?
I'm not quite sure.
I don't know. I think sometimes people just kind of the clock gets away from them and they don't realize how quickly that time does pass. It looks like they've made a QB switch, and I think I'm seeing Raz
No.
back there now.
Yeah, Raz
Raz the number 9.
is back there.
Let's see what he comes up with.
Well, and two, the
Irish
Mustangs.
a good receiver. They can connect some good passes together. If the Seahawks, secondary kind of loosens up a bit, which I doubt, but
Yeah, I can tell you from scrimming the Patriots that they like to use all of the play clock anyway. So on a play like that last one, where if they make any kind of adjustment, because they're used to moving, very methodically, that would tend to push them in the danger zone for a penalty like they got.
Pushing him really in the danger zone for a safety as well.
Well, yeah, they're heading on back there, and I just saw Crevin log out. I'm not sure if he crashed or. I know
maybe
Jazz.
technical difficulties, yeah.
Yeah, well, I saw Jazz asking if the ball was in play, so.
And it wasn't, yeah. They just put it in play. Oh, nice way to avoid there. And what a back sack.
Tries to get to the outside and cut off by prime time.
And I'm sorry, I'm laughing, but Raz left his mic on the whole time, and you could hear like the straining in the voice. He was like, "Ee," the whole time he's running to the left.
I mean,
Raz
the
always
first
leaves it
initial
on.
blocks were there. I mean, initially he had a couple blocks on the line, but then it's the let go of these players that they all collided on him. It was like, yeah, I think I would have been in the same way.
And he throws this one
Quick
out to the
pass.
right. Yeah,
Out
the
of
receiver
bounds.
was cutting out to the sidelines. Couldn't quite connect.
Yeah, I mean, he was throwing towards Najjar, Irish,
That one was to Irish. Irish had the far right route on that one.
Well, it's not a bad idea because, like, worst case scenario goes out of bounds and nobody catches it. If it's inbounds, he catches it. So no risk really taken there. So. Trips formation.
Down.
Goes right,
He
but
is-
gets some pressure. Deep,
sprint,
and it's
sprint.
intercepted.
Intercepted by Jazzy.
Yeah, he sailed that one a little long.
Yeah, well, it's the usual play he kind of does where Tupac normally is somewhere around there and catches it, but unfortunately I don't
I
really
haven't-
see him.
I don't
think
know if I see Tupac.
Nope.
No, I
Maybe
don't-
that's the missing link.
Yeah, I don't
Well,
see Tupac.
yeah, because normally, honestly, those passes are kind of to Tupac, and he, he makes the best of it.
I don't see Tupac or Hungry Thistle here tonight, and those are two fairly regular playmakers for him.
Mm-hmm.
As he rolls out. Pass
Oh wow,
to
good
Cristaco.
block. Good blocking.
Weaving
downfield.
around.
Yep.
Into
Wheezing
the
all
end
the way to
zone.
the.
Oh,
Nope.
to the one.
Wheezed out
He
of the
stepped
one.
out of bounds.
Good
Ah,
run
that was
nonetheless.
crazy.
I mean, he had blocks all day and managed to do a lot more yards after catch than he did with the initial catch. So
Yeah, and I think if they requested a review on that, he was pretty
Yeah,
clearly
he's-
in the end zone as far as on my screen. It just marked him a few yards behind where he
Right.
went out.
Well,
Oh.
even where from what I was looking, it looked like, but
that
it's
didn't stop
steady.
them.
Stepped
They
out.
just ran in it for another touchdown. So
Yeah, they don't really worry about a whole lot. I mean, they
Nope.
don't. They just kind of roll with it.
well, I mean, when you're having a good momentum like that and your drive's going well, I think they just snapped the ball with one player missing.
All right, so you missed that. I'm gonna go ahead and relog in between these two possessions right here. So
2-point conversion, no good. Oh well. Fair attempt.
shoot her a message that I'm gonna be logging back in. All right, I'm back up and running.
Got you.
All right. Yeah, I'm good.
Balls
I'm-
in play.
Yep.
Referee, timeout.
Deep.
Up and out the back of the end
Touchback.
zone.
Yep. Some good kicking.
Sorry, that was my bad.
Let's see if the Patriots can, keep the ball a little while and start moving the chains up. Focusing on first downs, basically, not really trying to check it deep and
Yeah, I
Hail
agree.
Mary yet.
Exactly. It's short passes or, try and get a run in there.
Down, set, play.
they're keeping clock control, that's for sure, because they're. Uh-oh.
Oh,
Going one. Intercepted.
Yep, he threw that one
Yep.
a
back
That's
to
little high
Jazzy.
also.
opposite of what we just said. And that run's gonna come a long way, because those
It's
those
going
blocks
all
are
the
happening.
way.
Those
Yeah.
blocks are happening.
Uh,
Uh-oh. Oh,
oh,
nice.
right.
Well,
Finally
Nice
battled
little
her.
return.
But I think it's a little too late at this point.
Well, it wouldn't have mattered at the 50. I mean, they've had a number of almost one-play drives. So
Yeah, but it makes it really easier now, because they can do just like those outside passes where the cornerback will get beat by Skinner or something like that, and
no, is Alf on the field now? Can y'all tell?
up, and he didn't throw it this game. Oh wow.
And there's Jaden.
To
I
that
believe,
corner,
right over
there
there
we
wide
go.
open.
Yeah, both corners are like very
Yes.
open.
Yep.
Let's see, 2-point conversion probably. Yep. Figured they'd change that.
I think they'll probably do it most of the night. I mean, if they're already trying them now, that's just going to be a
Yep. Oh, it's gonna be a run on the way.
practice.
Whoop.
Yep.
In for the 2 points.
Yep. Without very
Yeah.
much
I
difficulty
see.
at this point. I mean, let's be honest, it's not something, we're really surprised by. I think everyone kind of expected this at this point of the season, but it is what it is.
Well, with
And I do see Alf now. So
just under 4 minutes left in the first, Seahawks 30.
Yeah, probably gonna mercy
It's-
before the halftime, I would presume.
Patriots trying to get on the board.
yeah, they're certainly on pace too.
And that would probably begin by just simple things, like catching those balls in the back end zone, and trying to get some positive yardage on special teams. That would be just like straight off the bat to get something good on offense to accomplish. If you can get more than 20 yards to start every time. I'd say just treat it like a straight scrim at this point. That you know what's gonna happen. So just try to get some positive plays going and maybe score 1 or 2.
Yeah, I mean, he just has to,
Down,
his
set,
Raz and his receivers both have to remember, everybody. I'm sorry, I got caught up in that one. I was like watching it, but they need to remember that the Seahawks secondary is tough, and no matter where you're coming from, they're
Oh, yeah,
going to
they're
cut you
everywhere.
off. So you've got to make sure that when you're throwing to someone that who actually has got room and is a little bit more open than just having someone behind them. You can't trust that. If there's a Seahawk behind you, you're still in trouble.
down, set, play.
Uh-oh. And
Looks
if you
like
got
they
him in
traded
front of
back
you, you're
out
still in
and-
trouble because you're
Yeah,
sacked.
well, exactly. I mean, their line's going to get you on the front. If you get a pass off, you got to
That
make
was
sure that they're not
Alf on that
behind
one.
you.
Good rush there.
Mm-hmm.
Think he's on the DE, is he? Yep. He
Oh,
is the
Alpha.
right DE.
Down,
Well, depending
set,
on
play.
which side you're looking at, I guess. See if they
That's
put
his
some more
running
pressure,
back,
because he's
or
back.
Irish,
Ooh,
sorry.
another sack.
That's going to bring us to 4th and long.
And forever on the 3-yard line. That's the scary part about it.
Definitely have to punt from here. There is no other way to even consider. taking that on.
Yep. Might end up being a good punt. Let's see what they got. Ready to go? Oh, got it.
About the 20.
Not a bad kick at all.
Did him some great blocks. Stopped right short of the 50.
It was Odit who caught it back there.
Stopped by Cooper. That's a new name. Hopefully Cooper is enjoying his time in the UFL and will continue to next season.
Oh,
Down, set, hike.
As he's rolling out, he's got a couple guys open over the middle.
oh, caught deep. Lost.
By Angelo, in for the touchdown.
The play is under review.
Now bringing us 36-0.
They're announcing a review. I honestly can't imagine what they're
Still the
reviewing.
first half. No, that's something they always do. Just
Pending the 2-point conversion at this
Yeah.
point.
It was a clean pass deep down the middle, wide open. I think there's two guys too there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
There were two
gonna
open
go
in the
for a
middle.
run. Maybe not. Oh, a pass. There we go. Ran to his hands because the defenders left him.
I think the refs like keeping us on the edge of our seats with the under reviews.
Ball in play. Let's see if they can get this one and get some yard on special teams.
I'd like to be able to, like, for someone to get it and just bring it out, not have a touchback, and see if
Yeah,
they can get some
exactly.
yardage.
You don't need to go down like all. Ah, there
All
we
right,
go.
here we go.
Nice catch. Irish
Pass
gets
the
it.
20.
To get some
No,
block.
don't go backwards.
Well, it's better than 20 still.
It's true, it's true. I mean, you can even ask, like, when we're in our team and we're playing, I'm like,
Gotta
no,
make them
don't
work
go
on this
backwards.
block.
Don't.
Well,
You
yeah,
know.
sometimes you think it's the right move. Sometimes it works out, sometimes it doesn't.
I know.
Yes,
I get
it's-
told, well, they're waiting on blocks. Well, sometimes you just need to go.
Well, I think he went as far as he could in this case.
I know.
Maybe next time. Maybe next round they'll get it better.
Looks like a handoff.
And that handoff
Loses
was read
4
all the
on
way
that.
from the
Oof.
cornerback.
Yeah, part of the problem with that play is there was no receiver that went out to give the secondary anybody to cover. So
Yeah.
you saw that CV just collapse and immediately
They
blow
didn't
that play up.
much sell it, yeah. It was an obvious play.
And the Patriots are, okay, I'm about to say, are they down 2 players now? But it looks like someone was just in the wrong
Well,
spot.
maybe just having a bit of a lag spikes there, I guess.
Passing rolls back.
Uh-oh.
Under pressure and
Oh.
sacked. And
There's a
believe
lot
that is-
of blue up in his face.
I believe that is Alf that got that sack. Put the camera on him
once
now.
more. Yep, for a loss of 11 yards, so really, that D-line has been, like, getting through that O-line, like,
And
very easily.
one of those where I
Very,
just
very
kind of
easy.
want to go, just throw it away, throw it away. You know, quit taking the loss, just get it out of there.
Well, I think even at some point, like, even if he tries to get rid of it, they just come in so
straight
fast that
through.
That's a
he's just,
safety.
yep,
Straight through.
no chance in
Jaden
hell.
for the safety.
That was a blitz all the way.
So that safety makes up for the 2-point conversion that they've missed. They are now on
Plus, they
pace.
get the ball back. So
Yeah, well,
even worse.
they're now on pace to be at 56 and 7 scores instead of 8, assuming they make the next 2-point conversions.
36 seconds left to the
It'll be just a
first
second.
half. To the first quarter, yeah.
The ref had to step away quickly for her child.
Looks like Mikey's out there again.
All right, so Marlo had to step away. She's the head ref
Ball's in play.
right now, so he's just explaining that. So they're not gonna put the game in delay just yet. But if something weird happens that the head ref would need to fix, then they'll have to go on a brief delay. But the ball is in play. They were just explaining what was going on.
Down, set, hike.
So, okay,
Oh, short kick.
And he's going to throw that one backwards.
Okay,
Oh, boy.
I guess. Trick plays. Oh, stumbled.
And they do wait
And
until
tackled.
of course, they wait until the head ref is gone to pull that
Start doing
play out
little
of their
trick
back
plays, I
pocket.
guess.
Well,
There-
even on that, so here's something that I learned in the last game
Legit.
is that, on kickoffs, nobody's supposed to move.
Right.
Either team.
It's one of the I think
Down.
least
Set, mark.
enforced penalties around.
Oh,
Jazz appears to be.
Right.
Oh,
Wide
he's
open.
yeah.
Wide
He
open
chose
to
that
Skinner.
last one. Oh,
That
Oh.
was
nice tackle.
that was not
Good
well
juke on that one.
communicated to the safety because the CB let the deep
No.
route go, and
Yeah.
the safety did not pull over. That was
That early.
like a turkey on Thanksgiving. It was that inviting.
But at least he didn't get juke and got the tackle, so he finished the play. But definitely miscommunication there between secondaries. And they'll exploit that, that's why they got a good quarterback in Jazzy. You'll see it wide open and go.
Oh,
Oh, and then
And this
again.
is going to be another
that was
Another
double
a very
one.
pass.
To the
backward pass, so that
backwards.
worked. And end zone. And it's caught.
Yeah, they're just getting
Okay.
creative now, so they're going to review that one.
That's gonna be interesting.
Play is very
Why?
well, with a backwards pass, as long as it is going.
Oh, this one was really backwards. I mean, I have
Yeah, it was-
no
Right.
doubt that it was a legal pass.
It
I
was
have
a
no
good
doubt.
20 yards
The
backwards.
other one on the kickoff, I kind of felt was sketchy, but this one definitely not a.
It's one of those. I want to see the animation instead of it being like an actual overhand throw. If you can just do it like a toss.
Side toss.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
a little bit more animation to it.
Then that would leave the receiver to a lot of opportunities too. See what they come up with, if it's a legal play or not.
I'm sure on this it's going to be pretty standard. Oh,
That was definitely behind the pass.
Sorry.
Oh,
It was
referee.
an illegal pass.
They say.
He threw the ball backwards like 10 yards, an equivalent.
like our man on the side.
Hang on.
What's going on down there?
Yeah, but it's legal to throw behind the
They're calling that one back. They're calling that backwards pass illegal.
Ah,
Oh.
but what about it was illegal? That's what I want to know.
I'm not sure. That's what they're debating.
That's for sure legal though.
All right, let me pull up my rule book. I want to know.
That is funny.
Hold on, I'm getting confirmation.
Yeah, you just can't throw it forward and then throw it forward again.
What happens when you get too original?
Yeah, Mikey said as he understood it that you couldn't, but
Alright,
before
it's
he
good. Well,
before he
yeah,
enforced it, he wanted confirmation.
I was misinformed.
So yeah, and that's heads up on Mikey there for he called it, but then before he went enforcing it and actually penalizing it, he asked around a few people and got clarification on the rules. So
And oh, this is gonna be a pass probably. Look at the middle. Skinner getting wide open now. Oh, across. Oh wow.
yeah, they all bit
Oh,
on that
they all
comeback.
forgot about that person all over there. And that was who?
That's
Dante.
Yeah, it's Dante.
Wow. Wide open. Nobody care about him anymore.
Yeah.
Well, it was a very narrow, crossfield pass. So I think, not a lot of quarterback hit that. So didn't expect it to happen.
And I'll throw this out there for Dante too. Shout out for him beating me this week in Madden Mobile. That's the first time he's done it. So
Madden.
no, listen. Let me tell you. Whenever it
They
started,
love this game. We hear about it.
I had this monster lead on him. Like I've had a 100 rated team for forever. And so he started playing me back when he was in the 70s, and he's plugged along now, and he's in the mid 90s with his team, and he finally got a win on me. So shout out Dante.
And a kick. Let's see if we can get a return out of it.
Nope.
And it's a touchback.
It bounced just beside the receiver back there.
Bad luck.
So now we're at the part where they've almost put the mercy rule on in one quarter. We are one score away, 30 seconds into the second quarter. I think my proposal next year would be like as soon as you hit a 56-point lead, just call the game. just end it.
Yeah. Oh, handoff, but that was read by Jaden.
Yeah, the running back.
Rushed all the way.
I think the running back waited to start
slow.
sprinting
Yeah.
for hopes of blocks developing, and the tackle happened before a block did. So that's not a good combination.
Yeah, it was a blitz from the middle linebacker there by Jaden, and that's what happened. I mean, their D line is already very solid, and then now you add in some blitz with a handoff that's a bit too slow, and then what you get? Oh, is that a safety?
It
Yes,
is a safety.
Another safety.
Hmm.
Damn. Oh, it's
Sorry,
there.
I'm the quiet one. I'm still looking up this whole backward pass thing. I
You're
am
getting the
sorry
rule
because
book and
well,
reading
because
the rule
I
book.
actually have the rule book out, and I
I
was
know.
reading because everything is reading as a lateral pass, and as long as it's a lateral pass and it's not going forward, and you're
That's
not
why they
past the
call it
line
okay.
of scrimmage, there just shouldn't be a problem.
Exactly.
So that's why I'm
Well-
really wondering what was going on that pass.
What
Just
what
wanna
I
be sure.
think the rule is, and again, this is why
50 points now.
part of the reason I haven't reffed is I haven't studied it enough to know. But
That's I
I think you can only backwards lateral it once and still throw it forward. But I mean, that wasn't even in jeopardy on that one. That's a rare miss right there on the
Oh, wow.
Seahawks.
Touchback. What?
But part of me thinks he may have stepped out of the way on purpose in that one because they realize that the clock is about to hit fast forward, and so they probably just want to play around and
Oh my god.
do some weird stuff on
Flea
offense.
flicker,
on this one.
flea flicker. Yeah,
Right,
well,
that's what I'm saying. If you want to see
Yeah.
some made up backyard football plays, this is probably the drive to watch.
Alright, we're gonna go back to blitz. Let's see, maybe not. Oh, just
Nope,
running
she's
it.
just running it.
Oh, good joke there.
Man,
Winning the defender.
after all
Oh goodness!
Wow.
after all that hype, I'm not
Oh
gonna
my
lie.
God.
I feel kind of
Okay, well, that's a
disappointed
run
by
all the
that
way.
play. Yeah.
Well,
Looks like
when you're down a player, I
10,
mean, it hurts a
5.
lot.
Touchdown.
And that would be an 80-yard quarterback keeper.
And there's your mercy roll.
Yeah, mercy rule.
Maybe that's why they wanted to keep it at the 20.
Yeah, the mercy
I
rule
think
down
that's
with
what they envisioned in their mind. But
7.5 minutes left in the
yeah,
second quarter. Well, we'll be home early tonight. That's one thing we can.
Yeah, well, you know,
Aaron
that's
dang
what's
to
funny
ya.
about the UFLs. Normally, when you're getting beaten like that, it's like, oh, it's gonna be a long night tonight. But this case, it's not because of the mercy
Yeah.
rule. So
Oh, and that's a tackle for a loss.
point conversion.
So I hope Marlowe's back now because the field just went stupid.
Yeah, I saw. I was like, well,
I haven't seen Marlowe moving lately.
yeah, she's moved a little, but I'm still kind of.
Negative, we're under mercy rule now.
It's like everything's okay except the chains.
Right.
Oops. You know, chains.
Who needs the chains?
We'll figure it out. 10 yards. That's what, 2 big lines. There you go.
Yeah.
They probably can bring that back. I mean,
Well, they asked about stopping the clock, and Mikey was like, "No, we're under mercy rule. I ain't stopping it."
Well, in this case, it's kind of like,
no, in this case, yeah.
if she's away, it's only fair to,
Technical issues don't count.
There it goes.
Well,
Looked like we were trying to get it together.
they're probably just gonna
Yeah, they
make
did.
him hike the ball and
Yeah,
run it in or something like that for the
Who
2-point
knows,
conversion,
Skinner
so
could
it
have
counts
run
or
it
something.
in for the 2-point conversion. We had it
That little
reversed.
glitch where you run out the field and get tackle and it doesn't kind of count.
So they just apparently they did score on that 2-point conversion, even though it
Yeah,
looked
yeah,
like
they
he
did.
got tackled.
Yeah, and he got, but the
Oh, no,
tackle, yeah,
The
It
tackle
distracts the
happened
field
way
out.
after, because he went to the corner, he beat the cornerback to that corner, got the pass, and then he was running outside of the end zone, and then he got tackled afterwards, and that's why it went like that. But he clearly caught that in the end zone.
there it goes.
I gotcha. All right, so they corrected the score back to 58. It looks like the field's back to normal now. The clock did go back to 7:28, which is where it was when it started, but it is still rolling now because of the Mercer rule taking effect. So,
Which makes sense. So everything's
yeah,
good.
that's the way it should be.
Yep. Good job on the ref.
Heads up plays.
See if they can catch it, but they're probably gonna kick it left where there's nobody in the backfield. I don't know why you would have. Well, you wouldn't have actually all three in the backfield. Yep, that's where they kicked it. Touchback. That's how you get
That's
touchback
right.
all day long.
Yep.
They really need to put 3 people in the backfield.
I agree with
At worst,
they.
miss the middle guy. You know.
Yeah, exactly.
As long
They
as
need
you
to bring
keep
the
the
middle guy
front,
back.
and then you have the 3 in the back, you're sure somebody catches it, then guys up front get a few blocks, and you're gonna get some yardage. But with a guy missing in the back, they'll just kick it that way every single time.
Yeah, I totally agree. They need to bring the guy back from the middle.
Yeah. Would at least help them a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, got the pass
Oh,
off, but it's
interception
intercepted
from
by
Skinner.
Skinner. Let's see if they get the blocks. Well,
Yeah, they
Do
did.
and touchdown.
pick 6.
Lord, we might see records set this game. Jeez.
Hmm.
68
Yeah.
nothing with 5:40 to go in the second.
It's been a long time since I've seen a game break the scoreboard.
You'll see it this game. I'm gonna just go right out there and say it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I don't know,
And-
unless they get some kind of an agreement at halftime that they don't want to go anymore. Oh, middle. Wide open.
Jaden. With 5:17 and the clock running, Seahawks are 70 and Patriots are looking to get on the board.
Not gonna stop.
Come on, take that one guy and put him to the. Ugh. Okay, so they pulled someone off the front and put him back there.
All right. So now watch
Yeah.
for the onside.
Still better.
Exactly.
No, they're not gonna do the onside. I still agree with this more than the previous way they had it, but they're not gonna onside it. See, catch
Well-
it. Well, of course, if he doesn't move,
And
then
he
it
still,
doesn't really
yeah,
count.
but he didn't
but
move.
That was Rasden back there.
It's the first step, okay? They got him back here, and he just has to adjust. And then when he sees the ball, just go for the moment.
Rasden's like, they're not gonna kick it with me
Oh,
standing there now. And
goodness.
then, yeah, they did.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh well. That happened.
All right, so Rasden's QB on that one. And
Blitzed and brought down by Jaden.
yeah, his lineman,
That
one of
blitz
them,
again.
one of them should have did a cutback block and did that. As the 2 blockers were out in front of the QB and the pursuit was coming heavy from behind. So somebody should have cut back.
I mean, from where I was sitting, I thought he was trying to hand off to his running back, but I guess I missed that.
It was not to be.
What they
Or
do.
he did.
They should probably use the receivers, like the 2 receivers to the strong side, but that's just my opinion. Let's see what they do. He rolls back
Again.
sacked. Hard.
Time brought down by Angelo. Loss of 11.
3rd and forever, and he has his back against the wall on this one.
Yeah, if he's not
Another
careful,
safety.
this will end up 72.
Safety, yeah.
Go forward. Just go forward.
Let's go ahead and
Be
throw
right
it on.
there. I would put that tight
Forward.
end to the left where he could actually roll left and have another blocker to the wider side, but I don't know why he keeps stacking
I
that.
mean, yeah,
tight side.
just have his line collapse forward and just go with him.
Down, set, pick.
There you go. Pick up a few yards.
Or 1.
None. But it looked like it. I mean, but Jaden
Half?
got in there.
0.5?
Yeah, half. It got him a little bit room in the back of the end zone.
Gonna be a
for the
punt?
punt.
Down, set,
Yeah.
pick.
And that could be a penalty. The Seahawks had 3 off a post ball. Looks like it
At
went
this point,
unnoticed.
I don't think they're gonna count that. Because waiting for his blocks to happen and rolling to the other side.
Watch a backwards pass.
No, probably not at this point. They're just gonna run it. Oh, gets tackled from behind.
All right, so we near what would be the 2-minute break, but it's not
Yep.
going to break.
Not gonna happen.
It'll happen for about half a second. See?
Yep.
And it's running.
Yep, they called the line change also. There was one of those.
Oh, the middle. There we go.
Pass.
Oh, it's caught and
Another by Chris Ducko.
Yep, at that point we're at 70 now. Soon to be possibly 78. But this is the closest I've ever seen the scoreboard getting broken in the first half.
what?
Yeah, well they just had a small team meeting right there back there on the
Wait,
UFL logo.
Wasn't he on the line?
Who?
Jaden.
They probably called the change.
But if he was a lineman, how did he catch it in the end zone? For
Oh,
a
I
touchdown?
didn't notice if he lined up on the line.
I think he was on the line because him and Skinner switched. He was a running back, and him Skinner switched, and then he went to the end zone. He went forward to the end zone and caught it. I don't know. Well, I guess we'll have to review that one. Unless it wasn't him, but I thought it was him lining up on the O-line. And then another touchback.
Just under 30 seconds.
Wonder if they're just gonna kneel it and
No, we're gonna
No.
get one launch. Maybe it's gonna be a sack or a launch. One of the two.
macro launch.
I don't
Okay,
think
well, I probably would put my money on the sack more than the launch.
I don't
Never
think
know.
he's gonna drop back 20 yards, but
Oh no.
Oh,
nope, he did.
Oh,
And
he
he
launched
launched
it, but it's
it
out of bounds.
out of bounds.
It's intercepted by Skinner out of bounds.
Yeah, it's not gonna matter. It's the end of the.
Yep, that's the end of this half. Well, not really surprised, although the score is a little bit higher than I would have expected, to be honest with you. But them
I agree
being
on
down
that.
a player, I think is the biggest like factor to just create such a gap on every single
I think that
aspect of the game.
and being down Tupac as well. I mean, that's like that's their target. So
Not only that, even on defense, you know, he as a safety, he roams around to the middle also, so he will tend to get interceptions also if the ball is thrown near his way. So, and even on special teams, you know, he's used to be good to, you know, juke people around and get the tackle or catch the ball in the end zone and start running it. He used to be basically the guy who used to run the ball for them on special teams. So losing him makes a lot of change on every aspect of the game for the Patriots.
I agree on that. So, well, I guess let me get a few ads in, and then we're gonna go into the halftime show.
You go and
Two
do
great
that, ma'am.
teams up there. First, we're going to talk about Blueberry. Blueberry is an original clothing store for women made by a woman with passion for art. We also have Simply Epic, your one-stop shop for all your sports fan gear. Be it football, baseball, basketball, or hockey, we have your team. Jerseys, hoodies, gotcha, and more. Don't see your favorite player or college team? Contact Syra Nublo or Nakari Tolson, and they will get you hooked up in a Simply Epic fashion. We also have It Girls and Fellas Theater. Need to surprise your friend with a Res Day gift? Need something extra to make your proposal extra special? Or are you opening your own clever mall? Maybe you just want to entertain and have some fun. Then why not hire the It's Girls and Fellas, a professional dance troupe that will always have fresh ideas for that perfect moment, and regular off-Broadway shows at our beautiful theater in Second Life. Contact Winsong Charming or Carabella Velas for details. So, is everybody ready?
You
First up,
keep going. I'm still waiting to get confirmation on who's going first. Go ahead and finish them.
we've got the Mystics Seahawks.
Just the Mystic Hawks, I
they're-
believe, is their cheer squad.
They're Lady Hawks. Is that their name?
Nope, because they've
sorry,
got guys and
ladies.
girls. It's just Mystic Hawks. Just Mystic Hawks.
Okay, Mystic Hawks. So, take it away. Got it covered.
Lots of fun. That I D, side I P, D-O-double-G. In the place, turn up the roof. In your face, anesthetics, call the paramedics. You know why? We're having an emergency.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
What y'all do? But I'm piped up. See that boy right up? He piped up. See that girl right up? She piped up. Pipe it up, 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 pipe it up. I walk in the club just to pipe it up. I stand on the stage and I pipe it up. Get a regular, hype it up. Go buy a bando then I pipe it up. Pipe it up, pipe it up, pipe it up, pipe it up, pipe it up. Pipe it up, pipe it up. I walk in the club just to pipe it up. I stand on the stage and I pipe it up. Get a regular, hype it up. Go buy a bando, then I pipe it up. Pipe it up, pipe it up, pipe it up. Pipe it up, pipe it up, pipe it up. I walk in the club just to pipe it up. Walk in the club just to pipe it up. She was a basic till I piped her up. She was a basic. I'm just doing my dab. I call it the pipe it up. They know that I'm having blue Benjamins. They know I'm on top of the pyramid. They know I'm a golden and Guinness. All this dabbing, dripping. Piped up in the city. Piped up with your piped up. Piped up intervention. Piped up new edition. When a start talking, got a pipe of the ammunition. Yo, walking around piped up. When she see me, she blowing kisses. Feeling like Aladdin, Quavo the genie. I grant you 3 wishes. You know I do magic, Quavo Houdini. I touch the pack and get it missing. Pipe it up, 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 pipe it up. I walk in the club just to pipe it up. I stand on the stage and I pipe it up. Get a regular, hype it up. Go buy a bando then I pipe it up. Pipe it up, 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 pipe it up. I walk in the club just to pipe it up. I stand on the stage and I pipe it up. Get a regular, hype it up. Go buy a bando then I pipe it up.
This saying turn it up. I'm a young screaming, I pipe it up. Benjamin's all day, still like a dinosaur. Look at your diamonds ain't bright enough. I send them to you using the catapult. Play with it up in the snow like a hockey puck. Pipe it up, no right piper. They biting the flood, but the mingo got the title. So none dabbing don't know how it happened. I been touched down on you, that's matter. Don't forget the dab daddy in stores now, wiring fast. Pipe it up, this gon' be the new anthem. I come through swerving in the black panorama. Pull out the camera when you see me, Kristen Louboutin hopping out, that's an animal. Now remember, before we made this song, nobody said pop it up. Now that we drop it, we gon' come up and have everybody screaming, pipe it up. Pipe it up in the club while I'm on not the furniture. Shoot a money ball like Steve Kerr. Pop it up, I got them on reserve.
Pipe it up, 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 pipe it up. I walk in the club just to pipe it up. I stand on the stage and I pipe it up. Get a regular, hype it up. Go buy a bando then I pipe it up. Pipe it up, 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 pipe it up. I walk in the club just to pipe it up. I stand on the stage and I pipe it up. Get a regular, hype it up. Go buy a bando then I pipe it up.
Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
film with us.
All right, so that is both of our halftime performances. Thank you, Diamond Divas and Mystic Hawks, for that performance. And Kat, was that all the ads?
Nope, I've got a few more for you.
Okay, you can go ahead, hit those, and then we'll be getting the teams back out on the field.
All right, let's talk about Glamorous. It was first established in December of 2013 and had its relaunch in April 2014, bringing poses from couples, adult, friends, kids, families, singles, gotchas, props, and much more. We also have Rain, shoes, shoes, and shoes. Rain is the go-to store of a woman with many styles. We have a variety of shoes and accessories to fit any occasion. We strive to make sure that everyone can find something that suits them. Also have Bee Fly Tattoos. They've been creating an SL for over 5 years and is well known for their quality of work and customer service. With over 200 tattoos in store for both men and women and custom tattoos made to order, you're sure to find a design that suits your style. All tattoos come with the latest suppliers from mesh bodies for both men and women, come in 2 tones and have a vast range from the very delicate to the over-the-top full-body design. From abstract to oriental, from old school to new school, or custom made, Bee Fly Tattoos has you inked. And then we have The Meshed. The Meshed is a monthly event that opens on the first of every month. Each month, we provide top quality original mesh designers to help fill your needs for fashion and home garden designs. We aim to provide the best of the best for the shoppers of Second Life.
All right, well, there you go. That's our halftime summary. And it looks like we've got players out there about set and ready to go, so the ball will be put in play any minute now. The clock will probably immediately start, at least it should. Nope, it will wait until the actual kick
Until
to roll.
the kick, yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see about the kickoff.
And the Patriots are still bringing a couple out of the locker room.
Getting their Gatorade on. Still missing a player, though.
Down, set, fight.
Pick caught by Dante, I believe. Waiting for his blocks to happen. They do happen a little bit, and he gets tackled. 48. Pretty good field possession to start off a drive.
Garrett Braveheart looks like another one of those names that you just is rookie. Anybody know?
I do not know him personally, no. And wide open Skinner. Juke's the first defender there. Juke's another one, and if he keeps that angle, he's gone.
He's gone.
Yep. Goodbye. Skinner, Sky Tower, 52-yard touchdown.
Yeah, and that was a nice adjustment on him. The initial pass wasn't that great from Jazzy. He had to come back probably 4 or 5 yards to catch it. So.
Well, he's a strategic receiver, as Baldev would say.
Strategic, I gotcha.
Yep, strategic receiver, because, you know, he baits them and cha. Right.
Alright, 2-point conversion coming.
The middle.
People open.
And she skipped that one across the ground. So, 7:36 and counting left in the third quarter. 84-0 is your score.
Yeah, I think it'll go 100.
Yeah, it'll hit 100 easy. I think the highest score I've ever heard of was in the 120s, and that may have even been pre-mercy rule.
Well, I've seen worse, but that was a scrim, so I don't think that counts.
Yeah, no. I'm talking about actual competition. I believe I've heard of a 120s score. It may be 120 exactly, but yeah.
I remember being part of a 105, I think it was.
I don't think I've seen anything further than 80.
See, and that's something else. Is I think that a lot of the changes that we've made over the seasons have as much as everybody complains about high scoring games and everything, but we've really kind of brought those down. Just all the differences in the play along with teams.
Yeah, and it just, I mean, at the end of the day, it just depends on the balance of both teams. I mean, if you have a bottom 4 team rather than the top team going at it, of course you're going to see that type of score happen, Well, that handoff got him 2 yards, so at least they didn't go backwards.
Exactly. That's a plus.
They go for the handoff again, or if they fake it and turn that into a pass. And they went for the handoff, but it was red and for a loss of 1. Tackled by Chris Taco.
I mean, Seahawks are definitely one of those teams that you can't do the same thing twice and think that you're going to get away with it.
No, you're lucky if you get it to work the first time.
Let's see what they do this time. Maybe they'll fake it this time and go for a pass on 3rd and pretty much 10. Oh. Backwards. A pass.
Oh!
And it is caught.
Stepped out of
First
bounds.
down. Great.
Got 14 yards on that one. That's pretty good.
This is gonna sound like I'm being salty, but this is a legitimate question. All right. Is that the first completion of the game?
I don't know. I would think so, but I'm not sure.
I mean, I don't remember another one. I'll be honest with you.
Props to Najilla for making that big catch. And that's gonna be a run all the way.
I don't know. I'll throw that one out there to our watchers on Twitch. Is that the first Patriots completion of the game?
I think the thing is, if they want to go ahead and do the run, that's fine. But I think the receivers have to sell it out a little bit more, because when your inside receiver just collapses kind of backward towards the line, it kind of shows that they're just gonna run it at this point.
Well, they pulled the handoff that time, picked up 4 yards on it before Chris Taco brought down John Watkins.
It was good to go on the wide side of the field. Gonna have more room to breathe there.
Down, sit,
Falling backwards a lot, and he's chucking it deep. Intercepted.
It's intercepted by Jazzy.
Yep. Well, there's 3 people there anyway, so if it wasn't her, it was somebody else.
Blue around
blocks. Oh, tackled by Razdan.
Got her from behind.
Well, he came off of a block on that one, so that was a good timing play on his part.
Definitely. I mean, she had 4 around her, so she had blockers to take her in. Balls out, looking for a pass, open over the middle.
Yep, and a rare overthrow right there.
A little bit too much mustard on that one. Going to the right, and wide open middle again. Oh, yep, Dante this time.
I think Dante stepped in front of the intended receiver on that one. Play out of Staples.
Like other people we know. I was about to say,
play out of Staples books. And a tackle on that pass attempt, so 2-point conversion is no good. It's 90-0 with 2 minutes and 10 seconds approximately.
At this point, I mean,
they'll hit
100.
They'll hit 100.
Yep.
Don't worry, they'll hit 100.
Only 2 scores. And for the kickoff, now they have 3 people in the back. They can make it to
And still
it's a
went over.
touchback. Yeah. And I mean, to answer you, Kat, what I would think honestly, because I just realized now there's the 2 of those players that you mentioned that are probably new, probably were added in that little time frame that the teams had
Oh,
to
I totally
recruit.
agree.
Yeah, because they're
I
all
totally
wearing
agree.
like number 1 jerseys also with the name
Right.
Patriot on the backside, which makes me think, you know, they didn't get the time to get a official jersey.
Right, and I totally agree with that. And I think that's they kind of find they fall into the exception that was made as far as the jerseys go as well, because there wasn't really a chance to have someone made that late in the season.
Exactly.
But I do think both of them.
Coach.
Right. Well, I mean, I really hope they enjoy this and they stick around.
Sit.
Oh, block here. Falls back. Oh.
Tackled by Prime Time.
Big sack, loss of 15 yards. See what they can do now, other than getting Seahawks another safety. Hopefully not. Let's see if they can get a pass off to that side. Probably the Irish.
Oh, again, Primetime came around.
Oh,
And
that's
it's
a pick.
intercepted for a pick 6 by Skinner. Wow, that one I. Well,
yeah, he just saw that
just
one.
happened.
He saw that one all the way.
Yeah, he really read that and jumped it. Let's see, 2-point conversion. Are they missing a person? Yep. Probably lagging. And wide
As long
open
as
to
he
the
makes
corner.
attempt.
That player was basically missing, so.
Well, as long as the Patriots keep pulling the field goal block, that formation does not put anybody out wide enough to cover a receiver. So
Nope.
every time that pass is going to be wide open if the
Skinner
receiver
just has to
pushes
slat
to the
out
corner.
and-
Yep.
Would you suggest like the
Well, you gotta at this point. I mean, they ran it.
4-3 at this point.
4-3 that we all use?
Well,
Oh, yeah.
To
At
be
this point,
fair,
why not?
to be fair, the Patriots at this point are probably just looking at the clock, saying, "Just end this." They probably don't care. But but typical strategy says.
Oh, he got caught. Let's see if he can make it to the 20th, and he does.
Blocks
and
and
that's where he stopped.
gets to the 20.
He was going to have to bring that out anyway. He was on about the 1 when he caught it, but he was running backwards. So he was going to have to bring that out, or that could have been a
I think
safety.
he was adjusting to it, yeah. Resin back at the quarterback spot. Let's see what he can come up with. Sean Watkins, the running back. Najila and Irish on the right side. Receivers. And one of the new people, Cooper, on the left
Again,
side.
another
receiver.
handoff immediately brought down by Jayton.
Yep. On almost every first down, I think I've seen the middle linebacker blitz in.
Well, I mean, they don't
and
really
work
have
pretty
anybody
efficiently,
for him to
too.
go out on, so of course he's going to blitz. I mean,
True.
wouldn't
true.
you? If you're on that spot, wouldn't you push in on every time?
I guess I probably would be tempted to, that's for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, them being down one
I mean, you've
receiver,
got-
I mean, you have enough
Yeah.
secondaries
I mean-
to cover them.
Exactly. I mean, the most you're going to have is 4 receivers going out. So even if your safeties and your CBs went, it leaves you
Not a big
more
hit.
wide open to do it.
True.
And Jayden does.
Yeah, they don't really have much room to run, especially not up that middle. They'll really have to go a little bit wide, but then the cornerbacks are pretty quick to react on that one too, so I think it's just a general situation over there. Maybe they can 3rd and wherever. 16, 17 yards. Let's see what they can do.
Another
Handoff, but
immediately
tackle.
again. They've got to stop. I mean, Jayden's coming straight through. You're not going to get anything on that except a loss. Try something.
Even blocked, he tackles him. So
Yeah, I mean, he's pushing through. He's got to try something different.
well,
Right now, they're going to try a punt. You know.
And that's the only thing there's left to do, basically. You're going to give them back
Just
the
under
ball.
6 minutes.
Delay of game. Oh. Uh-oh. That's something good.
That's interesting. Well, they don't really care, but the play clock's still running, so it'll be interesting to see. They may push the issue. They may not ever punt this. They may just freeze it at 98 because it's going to be a 5-yard penalty. But if you look, there's been 30 seconds since run off. So
I don't know, maybe.
I'm just telling you, they're going to restart the play clock. So they'll have a full 45 again. I don't think that was on purpose, but it'll be interesting to watch. I haven't seen them restart the play clock again.
No.
Okay, now they did. Ball's back in play. So that was at 6 minutes, and we're now at 4:50. So,
at this point,
I mean, it worked. It killed another minute and something off the clock. We'll see if he's in any hurry to snap this one.
Yeah.
Well, it's not. I mean, he take another 5 yards and then put it on the 1.
Well, no, because it's going to start being half the distance from here.
Oh, okay.
Penalty can't give you a safety. It can only give you half the distance. I literally think they're going to... Now, I'm going to just go right on the record as saying some folks are going to be getting salty. Oh, never mind.
Down.
Okay, he did punt it, so... I was going to say, there was going to be some awfully salty players out there in just a second. But he did run it down a second time, all the way to like 6.
Oh, look. A totally outside. It's open. One guy to beat. Duking around. Jazzy brought down by Cooper after a 45-yard pickup. 54-yard, sorry. Pass over the middle.
And there's your 100-point game.
In for the touchdown.
Yep.
So the play clock reads 04-0. Because
yeah, you think they're gonna change that next season? Maybe add another digit.
No.
I don't know.
No, probably not. The amount of times that it's gonna happen. I mean.
Another 2-point conversion. Right in for 106. Clock's running.
3 minutes
just under
left.
3 minutes now. Ball's in play.
Adjusting to the kick. And is it an
onside? Be an onside?
It is an onside, but
picked
nope.
up by
Patriots
Wiz.
got it. Good job, Wiz. Did not bite on that onside. He saw it all the way, and he just grabbed it right under their nose too.
Ran his little legs over there.
A little bit fast. A little bit fast.
Mm-hmm.
That was a
2-minute warning.
Too, which is
null
pretty
and
much
void.
Pointless, but it is what it is.
Now, set, play.
Probably hand off and tackle.
And brought down.
So, barring a fumble, unless the Patriots just get in a hurry, this one's going to end 106-0. I would imagine they're just going to hand it off and run the clock out, but could be wrong.
Too. Yeah, you never know if they see an opening. They could take it, but I highly doubt it. I'd probably leave it to this for now. I don't know.
Set. Take.
And off. And tackle.
Pushing forward, but brought down, no gain.
And assuming he doesn't snap the ball in the next 6 seconds, this will be the final play of the game. I would assume. He may try to heft it up in the air as time expires, but we're under the play clock time now, so whatever the result of this
third,
play.
So.
And it looks like he's rearing back to throw it.
No, I think he's gonna.
I'm telling you.
Probably do another. Oh, maybe you're right.
Set. Take.
He's gonna try to run it himself. And he's set. Brought down.
And
prime time. 14
All right, so they don't have to take this snap. It's 4th and 25.
Yeah, I think that's
18 seconds left.
Gonna be it. It's gonna be a punt. Are they gonna punt it, or are they just gonna let it run out?
No, they'll just let it run.
No.
They're not actually.
He looks like he's in the.
Oh, he did get on it.
If they get everybody on, they could.
Oh, they're gonna snap it while he's on the other side, so they get a penalty.
No,
Is that end of the game?
He kneeled,
Mystic
and he got tackled.
106.
Rude.
ASO.
Good game, guys.
Patriots.
Good
Good showing.
Good game.
And
Thank you everyone for coming out
Scott,
tonight. Great performances by both the Hawks and the Divas. Thank you, Ricky, for coming in and sitting
You're welcome.
Well, now
in the other seat.
Don't go dismissing yet. Y'all get to pick a player of the game.
What?
Yeah.
Of course, player of the game.
That's my girl.
Oh my gosh.
Good luck.
No
probably-
kidding. That's why I'm like, what do you mean?
I'd probably pick Skinner.
Well, he did have a bunch of
like,
catches.
Gazillions, touchdowns.
But then again,
with that
who
thing.
was getting all the sacks?
Christako, as we kept calling his name all the time.
Who was getting all the sacks on defense?
Jaden.
Jaden was?
But
Well,
Skinner
yeah.
got pick sixes like twice, I think.
Yeah, he did.
Overall player, my man, Skinner.
All right, well, there you go.
Well,
Cat-
wait.
Oh, I thought you were okay. My bad. Okay,
No.
wait.
Well,
Not so
Think about
fast.
it. First half, Alf was all over it.
Okay. Listen, let me tell you, we've already had to put up with Alf winning it once, and it was a nightmare on Facebook. I don't know if we can handle Alf winning it again, but I mean, if y'all want to go that route, go there. I'm just telling you.
Okay, heads. Okay, here we go. Heads. It's Skinner. Tails. It's
What?
Christako.
Bad.
All right, I'll go with you. Skinner it is.
Can't be like the NFL ref. We coin toss fail.
I know. I mean, we talk about this all the time, but
congratulations to
I've never had to
Skinner.
sit and actually do it.
Yeah.
So okay, I go with Skinner.
Congratulations to Skinner on his performance and both teams. I mean, there's some good plays on both teams.
Yeah, it was really.
But I mean,
It was a
think
good game.
the game that we kind of expected. So, think I got some ads for the end, or
Nope.
No, I think we read them all before the game.
I'm done.
I'm trolling.
oh, good. Well, I
I'm
guess that'll
trolling
be it
Bob
then.
right now.
That's rude.
All right.
He keeps doing his little music
Oh.
player, and I keep
Everybody
turning
have a
it
great
off.
night.
Psyche Dikey.
Uh-oh.
All right,
Who's the
everybody.
player of the game for last game?
Who
What
did?
is
Hey, wait,
that?
who did y'all pick? Who did y'all end up picking?
Get him, Chris. Get him. Get him.
Who did y'all pick?
Skinner.
Oh,
Skinner's Sky Tower.
They gave it to
Chris-
Skinner.
But Chris is over here.
Skinner got player of the
Breathing
game.
very heavily.
Skinner,
That's scary.
great job, Skinner. Great job. You deserve every bit of it.
I like it was peer pressure.
You did alright too.
Seahawks are trying to cross.
Don't let them get you down. Don't let them get you down.
Oh God.
All right, guys. So I'm gonna go ahead and nuke this broadcast.
Yes, please do.
All right, tune in, everybody. We're off tomorrow because of Valentine's, or The Walking Dead returning, whichever one is the most important to your life.
Walking Dead.
That's
Hello.
right. That's right. love of your life comes and goes, but Walking Dead and zombies are forever. So, so there you go. And then we'll be back Monday night with Mustangs versus Raiders. Everybody have a good Valentine's Day. We'll see you back Monday night, 6 o'clock for the Monday night kickoff. Later.